3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And I'm live, of course. I don't know how many people are actually going to show up. I don't exactly expect them to, but you know, it is what it is. I hope you guys are having a good morning. Yes, yes. Hello, everybody. I hope you are having a good morning, and for that matter, a great day. You know, the norm, the norm. I say the norm. I've never actually streamed before, so this is nothing like the norm. I have to tweet out that I'm actually streaming, because believe it or not, I'm a bit late today. I mean, first stream ever, and I'm late. Wow, not very surprising, but you know, especially coming from me, I have a bad track record with being late in my past, so like being late here doesn't surprise me much. But it's my 1 year anniversary. Woo! Yeah, 1 year. I've been doing this all for an entire year, which is kind of cool to think about because, you know, it's one of those things where it's like you do it for so long that you kind of forget how long you've been doing it. But yeah, no, I've been doing it for an entire year. I doubt many people have paid too much attention to that because, you know, I've been fairly inconsistent as of late, as sadly as that may be. You know, I've just had life and stuff happen. Always the worst. Gotta. Okay. One. Okay. I probably should have tweeted this ahead of time, but I mean, it just happens that I was doing a Risk of Rain run, believe it or not. And the run went on for way too long. Like, you know how in Risk of Rain, you do runs in Risk of Rain, and it just goes on forever? Like, it's not a bad thing that it goes on forever, but like, it just keeps going and going and going. It's one of those things where it's like, that went on for a long time. Well, I had one of those runs. It went on for 40 minutes. And because of it, I ended up being a tiny bit late and I didn't get to tweet out ahead of time. But, you know, I did win. So that's all that really matters. Let's be right, you know. It's my 1 year anniversary of YouTube. So it's weird that YouTube has the like T capitalized. I still don't like that. I know why. I know it's because it's YouTube. It's just very, very weird to me. Even now, I'm just like, I find it just kind of weird. Maybe I'm weird for finding it weird. You know, one of those. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. Okay, I almost got it tweeted out. It's the 1 year anniversary of my YouTube. Don't. Boom. Let's tweet it out. Good. I mean, might as well get it out of the way. Ooh, I can play my music. I forgot about that. I totally forgot about having the ambiance. Gotta have the mood in the background. But yeah, no, it's been a whole year since I started this. I'm happy that I followed through for an entire year. My plan is just to keep going for as long as I can, you know, muster up enough energy to actually work on YouTube. As of recent, I've been going from like playing games to depressive episode to playing games to depressive episode. So it's been kind of interesting. I have a couple videos in the works just for like the future and stuff. Nothing too special, but like a bunch of small little videos that, you know, Potion Permit episode 2 is recorded. I need to edit it, but you know, a bunch of small stuff like that. I've been working on making more videos. I just haven't had the time or energy to do much anything else. I record a video and then I sleep for like 12 hours. God, being depressed is wonderful. But yeah, no. I've been enjoying sleeping. But when I'm not sleeping, I've been playing a ton of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And so I'm probably gonna play some on this stream. You know, I've been trying to come up with ideas of what I would do on this stream. And that's a big one, is playing Scarlet and Violet. And just shiny hunt, because I still have a bunch of shinies I'm looking for. I like a lot of the shiny Pokemon in the game. I don't know all of their locations off the top of my head. Like, I don't know the best place to hunt for Eevee or anything like that, but you know, I figure it's cool to have just a sort of chill stream where I shiny hunt, since it is my big 1 year. But yeah, no. So why not? Like, I want to shiny hunt, and then I wanted to redo the Ace Trainer tournament, because supposedly you can find your rival, Neoma. I forget how her name's pronounced, but you can find her in the tourney, and you can like actually just fight her, which is cool. So I'm gonna want to do that because that sounds fun. But other than that, I have a couple other loose ideas, but I don't really know how long I'm planning to go for. So it's very like, I don't know if I'm going to be going for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4. I don't really know at this current point in time, but you know, like, let's just see where the road takes us, sort of vibe. I'm going to start by just playing Scarlet and Violet. This has been my like big comfort game. The game that I've just played hopelessly on tedium for hours on end. It's just been Scarlet and Violet. I'm a Violet person myself, or a Scarlet person myself. I know a lot of people went for Violet instead. Not saying that that's a bad thing, but I just like Scarlet a lot more. The Pokemon are a little bit nicer. I like the Paradox Pokemon more. And the shiny hunting, you know, when I build a character for a raid, I want them to be shiny. I don't know why. I just have like that vibe that I must have all my raid Pokemon be shiny. So I've just been playing like a crap ton of this in my own free time. I was thinking about recording a series on this, but if I were to record a series on this, it would be a Nuzlocke that I'm planning on doing with my friend Justin. Too bad he's been busy lately. I was gonna see if I could have any of my friends come join me for the stream, but it seems that they've all been busy, and that's fine. You know, it is like casually a Tuesday, and I'm over here streaming at like 8 a.m., so I can't exactly blame them. A love disc outbreak? What? I mean, if I wanted a shiny love disc, I guess. Oh, okay. My 6-star raid is Steel. That's like a good typing if I actually want to use the Pokemon. I'm curious on what it actually is though. Cause like I always wonder what the raid's gonna actually be, and then you come up to it and it's like just the worst Pokemon that you're never gonna use, and it's like, ah, thanks. Scrumptious. It's even better when they're a steel type and they're like base kit steel. Not saying it's better like type matchup wise or competitive wise, but just because steel stab is really bad in most scenarios. The only one that I would really want is like a good Tinkaton, because which you can catch. Amoonguss Steel. That's like a good Pokemon to get Steel because it is one of the more tanky support characters. So having Steel would probably be better. I didn't show you guys, but I have shinies. Of course, this surface is too steep. Mountain, I hate you. Here's my shiny Mimikyu. And I have all of the other Pokemon in my party are the shinies I own. I own a shiny Meowscarada because I feel like if you don't shiny hunt the starters, are you really doing it right? Like, I feel like the starters are the first thing that most people shiny hunt just because they're like, you know, they're the companions you start out with. And so shiny hunting for them is a bit more reasonable. Then I have a shiny Clodsire, a shiny Slitherwing, and a shiny Noivern. I only have a shiny Noivern because Justin wanted a shiny Noivern. So we did a group cook. We made a group sandwich together, and I just happened to get a Noivern as well. So, I mean, I feel like those are the best when you do a shiny thing with someone else. I've never actually encountered a shiny Pokemon by myself. Like, just walking around in the wild. I had to shiny hunt all of these Pokemon. Some were obviously easier than others. I'm gonna want to go online because doing 6-star raids are fine and all, but actually I should totally bring... What am I thinking? I should totally bring my Slitherwing instead, because fighting versus steel. Close combat may not be the best ability, or like attack, but it'd still do better than Clodsire's unpowered up Stab Earthquake. For granted, it is Stab Earthquake, but I don't know. I don't think Clodsire is very good. I wonder how many people are on searching for raids at like 8 a.m. I had to have my anniversary on like a Tuesday. I mean, last year it was on Martin Luther King Day. Was when I started. Not because I intended to, just it was happenstance. It happened to be on a Monday. Now I don't upload on Mondays, so I always push it back to Tuesday. It just happens that it now falls on a Tuesday. Did I do that correctly? I feel like I didn't hit the correct things. Challenge as a group. Let anyone join. That or I did, and there's literally no one on looking for a 6-star raid. Which is highly probable. Yeah, there's just no one on today. I mean, I can just try to do it solo. Use a bulk up Slitherwing. Ah, hey. I don't know if your Pokemon's necessarily... I mean, it's not bad. It's not like Amoonguss knows Fairy or Steel Stab. Honestly, I don't think there's many more people on, so I'll take what I get. Oh, we also... right as I say okay, they all come running in. I love the people who have... I know you guys can't see it, but like... Oh, wrong thing. Boom. I love the people who just take a picture of the I know advertisement, and they just make that their trainer profile picture. I love that. I think that's very cool. I'm a huge fan of her. I know like she's supposed to be like a step in for VTubers and streamers, which is kind of fitting. But I'm a huge fan. An Amoongus. Cool, cool, cool. I wonder how hefty Iron Hands are. Like, can they just like one? I know Iron Hands are pretty strong. Are they gonna also have booster energy and photosynthesize, or the electric terrain version of that? Yes. Yes, they are. That one's already... Oh yeah, that's why they use them. It's because they learn belly drum. I mean, I just forgot. Oh, Spore. Sleep's so annoying in raids. I find it so stupidly annoying. Huh. That didn't do that much, surprisingly. Has this Charizard made a move? Like, at all? Okay, grassy terrain, that's good for us more than it. I don't know why it has that. I still haven't seen if this Charizard's done anything. I don't think he has. I don't think that's necessarily the worst thing. And now I'm asleep. Okay, okay. Shield's up. We have a lot of time, and I'm not, like, afraid of dying. Yet. Oh, it did do something. Fire Blast. I love that you can terrestrialize in sleep. I know that's not, like, the most important thing right now, but you can do that, and I've done it a couple times. It's very annoying when raids have sleep to begin with, but when you can terrestrialize in sleep, I really like that. I like that they added that rather than, like, there's other things that they probably could have done. I went for Morning Sun on Wake Up. This is just gonna put me to full, isn't it? Sludge Bomb just doesn't deal enough to, like, scare me. So I'm not too worried about Sludge Bomb. Just, that's kind of brutal. I don't remember if that keeps all of your negatives. Like, if that keeps all of your negative things. And only removes the positive ones. Like, I forget how it works. Like, am I at -2 or am I at -0? Okay, so it just makes them neutral. But if you have outlying negative ones, it keeps them negative. Cool, cool. Makes sense, makes sense. This raid's more annoying than anything because you just get spored all the time. It's like, it's not a very hard raid, you just get spored. I think this Amoongus is special attacker. So my close combats are really kind of not helping me. I'm just making it more likely to one-hit me in the future. Which is fine, I mean, what is anything but to get one hit in the future? Okay, more sleep. Gotta love it. Sound good, sounds good, sounds good. Doo-doo. Oh, I can terrestrialize, but I don't think that's very important right now. Mainly because terrestrialization, I only tear a bug, so... Oh, it's dead. That's cool. Am I gonna catch it? Might as well. Have no reason not to. That's how I see it. Amoonguss is one of those Pokemon that's really good for competitive, not so good just for playing the game. Like, there's a lot of Pokemon like that where it's like, you want to do really good raids, and they're just not really good for raids. I mean, Spore might be good against raids because you can put the enemy asleep, but I don't think that's a very viable thing. Ooh, we got a Sour Herba Mystica. That's good. I'd prefer any other one other than sour and sweet, but you know, you get what you get. You take what you can get. Because Herba Mystica is just one of those things where it's like, the more of it I have, the better. I don't really care if it's not like the most major thing. Okay. Time to put you in the box and never think about you again, Amoonguss. Okay, it lucked out with best in everything except for special attack. Kind of hilarious that it was a special attacker, but it happens. Its nature's not even horrible, so what was I gonna do? I'm having one of those ADHD moments, I can't remember. Okay, I guess I'll just start shiny hunting. The first Pokemon I want to shiny hunt is Axew, which they spawn a lot here. That's where I've seen them a lot. I don't know if there's like an optimal location. I'm not too worried about being optimal with my shiny hunts. I know that they can be very long periods of time, but I'm not too worried about, you know, being super long periods of time because it's just how it is. Okay. Am I far enough outside of the town that I can just start a picnic? Yep. I could probably start a picnic a bit closer, but yeah, I'm gonna do that. I have to pull up my reference images. I have a reference image for how to make the optimal, you know, shiny sandwiches. I grabbed it off of Twitter. It's the Silent Destroyer SR's image. That's who made it. So if you want to go find it yourself, go ahead. It's just a pretty basic image. It tells you, you know, you combine a pickle, a cucumber, and 3 of anything depending on the type that you want. You know, stuff like that. I've apparently encountered more shinies than like I've registered. So I've battled 9 shinies. I don't know if that's necessarily like accurate, but if that is the case, I've probably murdered or ran away from some shiny Pokemon that I just never noticed. Which is always unfortunate, but like it happens. I'm not too concerned about losing out on shinies. Shiny Axew's kind of it's the easiest one to find, but it's not necessarily the easiest one to see the shiny on. But also, like, shiny Mimikyu's not easy to see either, so I'm not, like, too concerned about ease of finding. Okay. No. I want a cucumber, a pickle, and what's a dragon? 3 avocados. These sandwiches are always cursed looking. And then I want to... Did I save? I'm gonna save. I have horrible Pokemon anxiety from playing old Pokemon games. And I turned off autosaves because I have horrible Pokemon anxiety about old Pokemon games. I hate just the I hate when you think of old Pokemon games where it's like you can't just spam out things, but you also can't not. Okay, so I definitely want to use my sweet here and just throw it with like a spicy. I think that's okay. Because mixing sweet and sour doesn't work. Mixing too sweet together causes certain Pokemon for it to not work. And too sour, it doesn't work. Okay. I don't know why it's so ultra specific sometimes, but I mean, worst comes to worst, if I ever mistakenly make the wrong sandwich, I can always just, you know, close out of the game and reopen it. That is the nice thing about saving beforehand. But yeah, no, I was playing Risk of Rain 2 modded. And I've been playing this game a lot. I'm a huge fan of raiding in this game. All of my Pokemon are like not even built for competitive. I wanted to be big into competitive, but I don't know. I was always a singles player, and then I got like into... I want to get into doubles, but like... It's just one of those things where it's like, it's kind of hard to do, like from a mental standpoint. No top red. I don't like it when all the stuff squishes out when you put the top red on sometimes. I know it's a bug, but when you have small annoying bugs like that, they're just annoying. They're not like bad. I love that the top bun, it like top side of the bread is just totally unnecessary. It makes sandwiches look even worse, which I didn't think was possible. How could you shove 9 avocado slices, 2 pickles and 3 pickles and 3 cucumbers on a piece of bread, and then immediately make it worse by not adding bread on top? Like, I didn't think that that was even possible, but apparently it is. You can just make some horrible looking sandwiches. Some of my favorite sandwiches are like when you do 3 sets of tomatoes, and you just have like 9 tomatoes on a sandwich, and that's all you have. If you're curious on what shiny Axu looks like, the scarf on its neck is red, and it's slightly more brown looking. I'm really bad at discerning from color to color, so I'm gonna not act like, you know, if I run past one and you guys catch it later on when you're, you know, if you're one of the VOD watchers or something, good on you. Good on you. Axu, one annoying thing about trying to find shiny Axu is you think you've seen it when you come at them from the front, because their mouth will constantly be open and they're like, the interior of their mouth is red, and it looks like they have a red scarf around their neck, and then you check their back and they're just completely just ordinary, and you're like, oof. Some gimme ghoul coins. Gotta make sure not to save on instinct, because it's way too easy for me to just be like, I'm gonna save now. But you really don't want to save when you're shiny hunting. You want to only save before you make the sandwich and after you've encountered the shiny. You don't have to save like after you've caught it. You can save right before you've caught it, and it will supposedly keep the shiny there when you reopen the game, if you like fail to catch it. I always forget to do that, so I'm not gonna act like I'm gonna. I know that I'm gonna mess it up, and then people are gonna cry when I encounter like a shiny Drifloon and it just dies. It's always the worst when you like, when you almost catch them and then they just decide to use like one of the self-damaging moves like explosion, self-destruct, memento, and then you just see the shiny disappear and you're like, you're just crying, because it's like, it's really brutal. It really is. When you lose out on a shiny, it's like the worst. But yeah, no, I'd like to start streaming more regularly. since I think it might be a bit better of a workload for me, mentally, of course. Because, you know, being depressed and all that has its downsides. One of the biggest ones is I just can't do large time commitments. Not towards like doing something. I can record the video easy. It's the like sitting down and doing the editing that's the hardest part for me. Which is fine, I could just hire an editor, you know, but you know, to say that I don't have a big enough channel to care about hiring an editor is a fair and accurate statement. I fully acknowledge that I am a very, very, very small channel. Tiny baby. But, you know, I intend to do some more stuff. And maybe if I stream more, I'll gain some more funky viewers. I might have to stream at, like, better times of the day, though. Because, I'll be honest, I just wanted to do an early stream because I'm up in the morning. And I don't have anything to do. So I'm like, might as well stream. And it's my big anniversary. So it's like, you know, what better time to stream than now? You know, just get used to streaming more. And then maybe I can switch majority of my content over to stream content. And then end up just recording certain specific big videos or content that just makes better for videos. Cause I want to play like more Binding of Isaac, more games like that, but those don't really make good for video content unless you're like gonna hyper edit it or make it look good. I don't really see myself. I don't like recording those. I don't know why. Maybe having a bit more interaction with an audience would make it easier, but the best way to build up an audience is to do something consistently, and if I start streaming more consistently, then I might build an audience. Even if it's a small one, I don't really care. I'm a huge fan of watching small streamers myself, so I understand it when a small streamer has a small audience, but yeah. Shiny hunting's one of those things where it just feels like mindless, but also it takes a little bit extra work on your part, because you're obligated to look around and try to discern color differences while also, you know, being most of the time not focusing on the game itself. You're just looking around for shinies. Shiny Axu, I gotta say, Shiny Haxorus, one of the best shinies from Gen 5. I'm a huge Gen 5 nerd. I loved Gen 5. Black and White's like one of my favorite games of all time. Almost, it's hard to tell whether I like Black or White or this game more. I've played this game a little bit more than Black and White, but that's not saying much. Actually I've played Black and White more because I've done 2 to 3 saves in Black and White, each being like 100 hours long because I'm one of those people who spends way too much time playing Pokemon. But this game I have like 100 hours in, and it makes sense that I have 100 hours in this game. This game's very big, it's very interesting, but especially if me and Justin decide to do a Nuzlocke on this is gonna be a fun Nuzlocke game. It was like fun trying to come up and draft the rules with him, so you may see a couple videos on that. I might make a series on that because this game is really long. That or I might stream it. I don't know. I don't think that it would necessarily be the best stream experience. It might be better recorded. That way I can explain my thoughts a little bit more. Because that's the main downside of streaming versus other things. Streams have more interactive things, like I can actually directly talk to anyone who decides to talk to me. But the alternative is when you're streaming, you don't gain a lot of... You don't get to explain your points a little bit more. Which, I do live commentary anyway for my videos, so... Does it really matter? Should I just become a streamer? I mean, is a tad bit easier on me. I don't know. This year, I might just stream more than I record videos because it's just a tad bit easier for me. And if I switch more over to that workload, it could have some noticeable benefits for you guys. More content for the people who like watching me. You know, do I dare make a self what are those called? Why am I blanking on? I keep wanting to think of a different thing, but that's not what I'm thinking of. It's like disparaging. That's like such a big word though. Deprecating. Self-deprecation jokes. Do I dare say a self-deprecation joke that no one likes watching me? I know that isn't the case. Okay, I didn't even notice you. I know it's a flower biome. If you didn't know, flower patches have a different biome. For some weird reason, flower patches are a different biome than every other thing. So... But yeah, no. I've enjoyed starting my YouTube journey. I intend to do this for many more years. Well, that's if YouTube's still around in a couple years. Depending on their decisions, I'm actually not as sure as I was before. Because, like, I'll be honest, I'm not a very kid-friendly channel. I'm not, like, against being kid-friendly, but, like, I swear. I swear pretty liberally. I swear when I want to swear. I don't fixate on, you know, filtering myself. If I want to say one of the heavier swear words, I'll say it. I don't really care. I mean, I'll try to cut out the, you know, the larger insults, and I'll never insult someone to their face. Like, I'll never, like, actually insult someone during, like, a video of mine, because that's a little too much for me. Insulting people while swearing is... I'm more get gamer rage. That's more of my vibe. But YouTube's recent changes on gaming and swearing and violence. I mean, I've never been one for covering violent video games. Gosh, I'm glad I didn't cover what was it? Cyberpunk on my channel. I might in the future though. But like some of those videos are just like, oh yeah, if you record this game and swear at all during it, goodbye monetization. I mean, I'm not too concerned about monetization on my channel from the standpoint of money, because yeah, that's not really my concern. My main concern is outreach. When you have a demonetized video, it does lower your odds of being seen by other people, and since I'm so small, I really don't want to have any restrictions on my videos. That would be very unpleasant. Especially since then those videos wouldn't be recommended to people. And if I don't get recommendations, I don't think my channel will really grow at all. Like, I have a very small channel. So, I'm trying to reserve myself from swearing as much. If I'm around Justin or Addie, fully expect me to swear. It's just how I am. And, you know, I'm not gonna filter myself around my friends. But if it's just me and you, I'll put on the makeup. I'll filter myself a tiny bit more and, you know, try to make a more pleasant experience. I mean, what is the point of a late night, you know, Paladins or a late night any game for that matter? Is that... That's Shiny Axu. Okay. Saving. Mold Breaker, that's kind of a cool ability. Yeah, no, I was expecting it to be a bit more harder than that, and a critical capture. Well, that was the main thing I wanted to catch with this dragon. I always have to come up with backup plans. What do I want to name you? A female? Female Axu. I want to name you, strangely enough, Lilia. I don't know. Just sounds like a cute name. There she is, a shiny Axu. What's your nature? You're serious. You're a neutral nature. I'm like, are you quirky? I hate it when they're quirky, because quirky's just been ruined as a term for me. No max stats. I'm not surprised. The shinies typically aren't max stats. It looked like it was slightly smaller than the other one, so it's probably slightly smaller. If I had to size guess. How much more dragon do I have left? 15 minutes. So, let's tap home. Let's think. What's another dragon type that I can shiny hunt? I'm gonna look up dragon types real quick. Because, like, dragon types are one of those things where it's like, apparently my voice is dying as well. I need to drink more water. I feel like the largest thing that's gonna, prevent me from doing a super long stream is eventually my voice is just gonna straight up die. Like, I'm just not gonna have a voice to talk anymore. Maybe by the end I should just like start curbing how much I talk. Could go for Tatsugiri, Cyclizar, Noivern, Roaring Moon. That's a shiny. I know how to get that one too, so let's go for a Roaring Moon. Why not? I think any of the alpha Pokemon are just top tier shinies. Even if it isn't like a good shiny, you can't Masuda method them. So getting them through here is just like 100 times better. Since it is the only way to get them. I don't know why. I'm like, also, I find it funny. I don't have a start and end stream thing. I see everyone else have it, and I'm like, oh, I don't really have that. Not like that's like the worst thing, but just when I end the stream, I'll inform you guys ahead of time, give you like a good long goodbye, you know, my stereotypical thing. That's if I have a voice left by the end of this. Half of me is just tempted to just keep streaming for like an absurd amount of time. Like, part of me wants to just do like screw it and like do like a 12-hour stream as my first stream ever. I don't think I could pull through 12 hours, but if I could, that would be absolutely hilarious. Imagine a 12-hour stream as your first stream. I have like I think I genuinely have the endurance to do so. Not because like I'm not like a streamer or anything. I haven't really streamed at all. But the main reason why I think the main thing that I think I have that makes me like be able to do it is simple. I'm just built different. Not true. Not true. Main reason why is it just makes it easier. You know, I'm just someone who I can talk about almost anything. Like a large thing that I was thinking about talking about was food. Like, do you guys so like if you're watching this later, just please, if you're watching this later, tell me in the comments, do you eat your bacon with like oil? I know it's a real random question, but like, do you like oil your bacon when you're cooking it? What does shiny? I'm going for a shiny that I don't even know what looks like. Oh my goodness. Shiny. Or I'm just gonna pull up Celebi, because that's easy. Ring. As I try to process info. Ugh. But yeah, do you like oil your pan? Well, no. Do you like oil your pan? Oh my goodness. I need to pull you out of my party like yesterday. Okay, it's green. I wish I could like show you guys what it looks like, but I could probably figure out a way to do that, but I'm not gonna because I'm stupid. Yeah. We'll go with that one. But yeah, no. I could technically just manipulate from this moment on and guarantee it, because like I technically just have a free 10 minutes. And that's a guaranteed shiny if you keep reloading saves. But I'm not gonna do that because I have this thing called respect for my own time as a person. And I would like to do more stuff on this stream other than shiny hunting, so that'd also be nice. I would definitely not go past the 12-hour mark because you can't have a VOD that's more than 12 hours. And you know, I just want a VOD just in case people want to watch this. Nor do I think they would watch a 12-hour stream, but I think that's the perfect thing about most of my content. It's fairly brainless. Like, I don't feel like most of my content's like, you need to be paying attention to it. You can just put me on in the background and I'll just be talking, making noise for you. I use people to fall asleep, so I love it when content's like that. So that's sort of why my content's done like this, but I think the Let's Go mechanic gives you EVs because you get a very basic amount of experience from them, and to my knowledge, that's how EVs work. So that Haxorus probably has a good chunk of EVs. I forget what Zealous is that, as I am unable to pronounce words. I do have dyslexia, but I also have what I would like to call stupidity. I'm very dumb. This is not a joke. I am just really dumb when it comes to words. So Zealous, I wonder what the EV drop for them is. Like, it's gotta be something like special attack, HP, some like, because I think it's based on their highest stat, from what I remember. I don't truly know, because like, it might be their highest base stat. That sounds about right. Just like Mimikyu's is special defense because they have like a decent special defense. Even though like I don't think you would ever grind out Mimikyu's if you wanted special defense. I feel like you would just like if you're building raids, you would grind out building for raids, you grind out Blissies and Chansies. And if you're doing anything else, you would do... Okay, 8 minutes. If you're doing anyone else, you would do speed EVs, which was like Blitzels and Floatsels and those. I wonder, who is the best, like, speed EV grinder? Is it Floatsels? Like, they do spawn in packs, and they're a solid water type. But I feel like there's a lot of water types that spawn next to that. I don't see a shining roaring moon, but I like, so for shinies like this where they're typically, you know, they are singular spawn in an area full of pack spawns. I like using the let's go method to just encourage more Pokemon to spawn. I know that like a lot of people just use a lot of people probably just run in circles here, but you have to do it very slowly, and I can't be asked. Oh damn, you're going for the kill. Did I turn? Yeah, I turned you around. Go Mimikyu. Destroy them. Johnny Mimikyu is one of my favorite looking Pokemon. I don't know how I feel about Roaring Moon. I think it's one of the few that I'm like, I don't really like the design. I don't think it's like insane by any means, but I wouldn't say that I'm like a huge fan of the aesthetic, the dark dragon aesthetic. But like, I do like it more than a lot of the other. I just really don't like Violet's Paradox Pokemon. And I know a lot of people have problems with Koraidon. I think that's the one I have, is Koraidon. Yeah, Koraidon. A lot of people don't like Koraidon's bike form, and that's fair. I can't get over it. It's just so funny looking. It just makes him look so dumb that I can't get enough. I just love it. I love me a good Koraidon. He just runs around. He's a big little doofy boy. And I just love big doofy boys. Why do you think I have a shiny Clodsire? Because I love big doofy boys. Meowscarada's gotta be like my favorite starter. Probably not of all time, but like, you know, out of all of the starters that have come out past Gen 2. Because Gen 2, Typhlosion. I always loved the Typhlosion line. Mainly because of Mystery Dungeon. I was, you know, whenever I would take the quiz, I would get Typhlosion. I know that those quizzes are like rigged. You can truly just change the answers to get whatever Pokemon you want. But like the Cyndaquil line with Typhlosion and all that was always the one I would get if I just answered the questions like honestly. I think it would be a bit different now that I've come out. I'm a trans woman who's a bit more honest with herself. I feel like it would be a tiny bit different, but I don't know if that changes my Pokemon Mystery Dungeon questions or not. I feel like that's one of those things that I can't really tell unless I, were to do it. Oh, I killed too many and despawned too many. A pack spawned. What is... The graveyard pack spawns are the worst. Also, Roaring Moons chasing after me is the scariest thing ever. Like, get the heck away from me. Okay, we got 3 minutes on the clock. And haven't seen a shiny Dino, Dwellis, Zwellis. I don't know why I called it a Dwellis, but it's a Dwellis now. We haven't seen a shiny Hydreigon line or a shiny, I guess, Gibble line. Accidental Gibble spawn or a Roaring Moon. I got the one I wanted, so I'm not too worried about this. That's always the best part, is when you get the main one you want and you just go for extras. You don't typically end up getting those extras. It's the fact that you went for them that's the fun part. I didn't realize that you were flying down. That actually caught me off guard. Oh, it had a booster energy. If I knock you out, do I get the booster energy item or do I have to kill you and thief you? I knew you could do it, Mimikyu. Of course I did. Oh yeah, okay, that answers my question. Also, it's been cool lately. I've been getting into fighting games. That's been like my main thing that I've been doing other than Pokemon, is trying to get into like fighting games. I'm a huge Guilty Gear nerd now. I really like Guilty Gear. I'm a Brigitte man. A Bridget man. I know that's probably not surprising, a trans woman liking a trans character in an anime fighting game. I know. Kind of stereotypical. You can make fun of me if you so like, but yeah, no. I'm a huge fan of her. Her playstyle is really fun. She's just a really fun character. I know it's kind of scummy sometimes. I've definitely greeted some people out of some, things that they probably deserve to beat me at. But let's be honest. What character doesn't have horrible greed combos where they just combo you out of oblivion? I'm not, also, by the way, I'm not like good at Guilty Gear or anything. I just like playing it. I'm like a casual player of fighting games, which I know don't really exist apparently, like according to a lot of fighting game people. It's mainly because the inputs are really hard. Even I struggle with them. I found out, funny enough, because I was playing a fighting game, I found out my old controller was broken. The joystick, the right analog joystick was just it was just completely destroyed. You'd push right and it would go up, and you'd push left and it would go down. And it's like, what the heck are you doing? I always was like really curious on why. I cleaned it out with the help of my dad, and it just broke. It fully just broke. And it wasn't the cleaning, it was just like, it just exacerbated the issue. Apparently I'm really tough on controllers. I did end up getting a new one that's compatible with both the Switch and the PC, which is very nice. I really like controllers that can essentially be my all-purpose controller. The only downside of using a Switch Pro controller on PC is the button layout is different. If you use Xbox controls, you have to hit A to cancel, and that's just the most cursed thing ever. Okay, we're out. Next thing. Okay, I have an idea of where this Pokemon spawns. I don't know if anything else spawns down here in South Province for the typing I'm thinking of. I need to look at Hatena. Because Hatena is like another one of my favorite Pokemon. Because like Hatena is just... It's such a cute Pokemon and it's shiny. Like, I know Hatena evolves into Hatterene. Okay, so Hatena is actually just pink. But the one we would be getting is Hatterene, which is also very noticeable. It's just pink. And then their evolve becomes this like cool fade from white, gray into pink, into white and gray. It's like, it's a very nice shiny. I'm a huge fan of it. I know its base colors are the trans colors, so I just like the Pokemon, okay? Yeah, my favorite Eevee evolution is Sylveon. How did you know? Speaking of which, I will probably shiny hunt Eevees. I don't know if I'll go for multiple. I mean, I'll go for multiple. I just don't think I'll find multiple. I don't know. Shiny Eevee just sounds like a nightmare to find in large quantities. I feel like that's one that you just have to Masuda method with a flame body Pokemon, because it's just gonna take so much time. If you want all of the evolutions and Eevee, dude, the moment that they add a ghost type evolution, I'm done for. I love ghost types. They're my favorite typing in Pokemon. But the hardest problem with ghost type Pokemon is that Eevee doesn't have one. So it's like, I can't really choose to ignore it. Did I save? I can't remember. I think I did, but I'm paranoid, so I'm saving again, Eddie. I'm hopeless. I'm hopeless, guys. But shiny Eevee is so good, and then every shiny evolution, I'll be honest, a lot of the shiny evolutions are just bad. They just don't look good. I mean, there's some exceptional ones, like shiny Umbreon, shiny Sylveon, shiny, I think, Flareon's is pretty decent. I'm a fan of shiny Vaporeon. I know it's not a very, like, popular opinion, but go for a sour and salty. That sounds absolutely horrible. Why would you want a sour and salty sandwich? But yeah, no. Shiny Eevee is like, mwah, mwah. Best shiny in the game. Hands down. I am, however, just a big fan of desaturated shinies. Shinies where you just remove the color from them. That is like one of my favorite things about some shiny Pokemon. So just give me more shinies where they just don't have color anymore. Like, the Toadscruel line. I love it when they just remove the saturation, and that's just the entire thing. Is they just grayscale the Pokemon. Yes, I am a fan of shiny Gengar, I know. That's probably also not a very popular opinion. I know that a lot of people want shinies to be a bit more special than they are. A lot of shinies just look kind of okay. They're not like the best shinies ever, but that's fine. Okay. I'm out of my water. I might have to go grab more water. This is gonna probably be a long stream, so having water is gonna be a bare necessity. It's a bare essential. It must happen. I think Hatterene spawns here pretty frequently. I think. From what I remember. Why is that? That's the first time I catch a shiny that I wasn't wanting. Shiny tarantula. I don't have a good name for you because I wasn't expecting you. Do I save? Do I really save? Yeah, I save. I have multiple instances. You know, I'll just reload from this save. It's fine. It's not like I'm not gonna go for more shinies, right? Like, I'll just reload from this point. Oh wait, you don't keep... No, you don't keep sandwich boost when you save and reload. Ah, yes, I remember that correctly. Isn't Adoran supposed to spawn here? Or Hatena? I forget all of you are base kit fairy. A shiny Azumarill would be mwah. I love me a shiny water egg rabbit. I don't know why, but I have to just break them down to their bare essentials. That is just what that is what the entire Marill line is. It's a water egg rabbit. That's the first unintentional shiny. It's kind of funny. Shinies caught so far, only 2. But I've been shiny hunting for like 30 minutes so far. I've made 2 sandwiches. I intend to fully use all of my sandwich making material. Imagine that just spawned shiny. I don't think it's a fairy though. So it doesn't get the bonus. I'm pretty sure all of Marill's line just becomes like a gold. Less gold, more yellow. Which is very cool looking. I like the look of it. Am I gonna have to look up Hatena? Because maybe they don't spawn here in my game. Because when I was with Justin, they spawned here. Or maybe they're just like a rarer spawn. And we're just getting a bunch of Marills. I wouldn't put it past me if I just happened to not get an isolated encounter spot. I had to go and make the sandwich and immediately find a shiny Pokemon, huh? No matter how crappy the shiny, I do feel obligated to save. So it's a good looking shiny. Just like, I love the aesthetic of it, but I wasn't expecting it at all. I wonder if this is organized. Yeah, okay. So I'm looking for you guys. Habitat. You guys don't spawn here. At all. You spawn in the forest? I've never seen you guys in the forest. Live around ponds. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe this is the baby form. Let's just make sure. Yeah, cool. The goal is here, I think. They live around ponds. Is there a pond over there? Is there like a specific pond that I could think of that they would spawn at over there? I can't think of one, but maybe I'll just run into another random shiny. Do they just mean this pond here? I think they also mean the river. Just happens that Marills also spawn like literally all over the place. I guess I'll just reopen up the decks and try to find them again. I had to go and catch a shiny. That was a shiny that was barely noticeable. So where do you guys live? You guys were down there. Live around ponds. And, oh. I closed it. Oh my goodness. I hate it when you close stuff like that and you just are left with like, yes, I now have to reopen it all the way back up. Thank you. So I wanted to know your guys' habitat. Yeah, you spawn near the pond here. And you don't have one. So it is strictly you guys who are probably going to be the best one. And your best spawn point is probably that singular tile up and over here. I wish I could like, apparently take a photo. I wish I could just pin it down. I'll try to like mark the destination this time. It's literally so bad. I'm sorry, guys. Not you. You spawn there. Okay. I guess I've encountered every Pokemon. I know. Open up the map. They spawn here? Or do they just spawn here? I think they spawn here, near the pond. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get a shiny Azumarill. Just screw it. Azumarill's easier. Maybe I'll just happen to stumble across one, you know? If it happens, it happens. I think that the other place was probably better. Oh my goodness. I should probably just stay somewhere. It's probably the best thing I could do, but nope. I'm trying to min-max this. Okay. I don't think that there's a good isolated encounter because I think anywhere they can spawn, Marill also spawns. And if that's the case, you can't isolate encounter them. So I might have to Masuda method them. That's fine. Nothing wrong with a bit of Masuda. I got my hands on a Masuda Ditto, so life's good. I don't know a lot of the newer Pokemon shinies past like Gen 6. I don't know what they look like. Even some Gen 6 Mons I don't remember. I have most Gen 5 Mons. Dude, I'm so sad that Maractus isn't in this. Give me my funky looking cactus. Maractus better be in the DLC or I'll be very, very upset. I'll be baby rage angry. It's not a very good Pokemon. I'm well aware of that. If they want to make it a good Pokemon, I'd also be cool with that. Just give me like an Evo for Maractus. It's just such a doofy little cactus. I just really like the cactus look. Why are you like outlined in yellow? I guess that's just how Riolu looks. Okay. I'm not gonna judge. I've never seen a Riolu, and they're just, that one was so brightly outlined in yellow. It wasn't like the shiny, because it didn't do the shiny sparkles. And I'm pretty sure shiny Riolu looks different than Riolu. It's like yellow. Like actually just yellow. Maybe they just took the shiny color and just used it to outline it to make it look better. I don't know. Bum, bum, da 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 da. But yeah, no, so my week's been kind of hectic. Sorry I haven't been uploading like consistently. I've been sort of struggling to do that. Got the old depression brain where all I want to do is sleep. Sleeping, my one way of coping with life. I don't think I'm like completely outlandish in saying that I just sleep way too much. I think that by itself is understandable to some extent. I wouldn't say it's like healthy or anything, but understandable. I wish to upload more. Like I said, I had some videos in the works. I still do. I just need to like edit them, throw a thumbnail together, and then boom. I mean, that will take like an hour per video, depending on the video, and those can be fine, you know. Those aren't too hard to do. I just need to actually bloody do them. That's the worst, is when you're like so fixated on doing something like that you just like, you want to do it, but you just can't sit down and do it. I know you guys probably get it. You're not too concerned. As long as I don't like randomly disappear for more than a week, I'm cool with it. I know I've been gone, like I'll like upload once in a week and it will be like, but as long as I've uploaded once that week, I'm cool with that. I'm still shooting for 3 uploads a week. Or maybe I should switch that to 3 streams a week. Ooh. Nah. I don't know. I'm liking this one so far. Even if, you know, there's not a lot of interaction with people. I just like talking to you guys. I am a bit more rambly. That's one downside of me streaming, is I'm a bit more rambly. And you don't get to edit out all the boring stuff, like me looking for shiny. And like me not realizing where Hatterene is. Like I didn't know where the entire line was. They spawn around ponds. I've not seen a single one. They must be uncommon. Maybe there's like a specific isolated encounter spot that I can look up. How much time do I have left? You know what? I'll do it. I'll do it real quick. Hatena. Hmm. The answer is no. Nope. And no. Ah, goodness me. I just happened to be unlucky. Who's on? Oh, Justin's on, but he's like upstairs taking care of his dogs. Yeah, no, I really just had to choose a Pokemon that had like one of the worst encounter rates. It's an uncommon mon. I just want a shiny Hatena. That's so wrong. Or a shiny Azumarill. I'll take either. It's fine. I'll just end up with like a shiny something. I don't know if I'll end up with a... Worst comes to worst, I did get a shiny after all. There is like a way to guarantee a shiny Tinkatuff and Tinkaton and that entire line. So if I want to shiny hunt them, I can do that. Well, it's a shiny Marill. I'll take it. I'll take it. I said I would take it. Most people would kill for a shiny Marill. Also, I forgot that shiny Marill's green. Or maybe they changed that. Actually, I'll just come up with a name for you later. I cannot be asked. I'll come up with a name when I'm actually gonna build you. Oh, you're a water title? Could have been fairy. Would have liked that more, but I guess I'll have to build you for waterfall. Which is fine. I mean, waterfall is a perfectly acceptable build for raids. Like there's the water raid set, and then there's the belly drum. There's belly drum waterfall, and then belly drum play rough. And I gotta say, the play rough bug is so annoying. Like, if you don't know what I'm talking about, the play rough bug, play rough always misreports the damage it does on like the top health bar. So whenever you do a play rough attack, it always misreports what it did. So you can never trust the top health bar if you're a play rough mon, which is so annoying. Like, I just wish it was like a bit more consistent, to say the least. I'm surprised I haven't even seen one Hatena or Hatterene. I guess Marill's just taking up 100% of the spawns, which is fine. I mean, didn't want one anyway. Guh. I didn't want one of you anyway. Gosh, I gotta find like a good spawn for them and not Marill. Hello? I'm like, can I undread? No, you're stuck in dread. It's all you feel. I guess 2 shinies for the trade of a shiny that I didn't necessarily like. A shiny Pokemon I didn't necessarily get. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I'll just have to breed for a Hatena shiny, which is fine. I mean, I'm not gonna cry or anything. Yeah, no. My next one will probably be Eevee. I'm not gonna like hunt the evolution separately. I'm just gonna hunt Eevee. If I get an Eevee, I'll evolve it into Sylveon because that's my favorite one. Looks and play-wise, I just wish that there was a I wish that they would make a ghost type evolution. I know I had talked about this before, but I can't understate how important it is. Gah. I know you guys don't want to add any more evolutions because that means that every time you add an Eevee, you have to add in 8 separate Pokemon per Eevee evolution, and it is your second mascot. I understand the pain there. Like, could you imagine if they were obligated to add a whole whopping, like, 16 Pokemon? No, it's not that much. Is it that much? How many types are there? I know it's, like, higher than 12, I think? Either way, you'd have to add, like, a lot of Pokemon just to have Eevee in your game. I guess they could just do, you know, exclude certain evolutions. I don't think that'd be so wrong. Just exit the evolutions. The amount of people who are screaming at me no as I speak, probably. I know it's a dumb idea, but like, I want more evolutions and I don't want to force them to feel obligated to add every single evolution into every single game. You could also just say that's a them problem, not a you problem, and that's fair. That is completely warranted. Okay, I got a Meryl. I'm gonna go to the Tinkatuff spot and see. Where was it? Where was it? Do I not have... Did that not? Oh no. Did that not? Huh. Weird. Weird, it didn't save it. Weird, champ. Where's it located? Very shiny Pokemon Violet. I should have done more research. SMH. I'm looking for a Tinkatuff. I remember seeing that in the list of... Yeah. Oh, okay. There. That's not too bad. Right outside of Zapico. Right here. Up on the trail heading up the mountain. Okay, okay. Doesn't look completely unreasonable to grind. I might have to go up and grab more water because my voice is starting to get shot. Okay, we're looking for a bronze hammer. It's fairly noticeable. I wouldn't say it's the most noticeable. But that's fine. Damn, they spawn in like troves. There's like so many of them. Wonder if damn's too much of a swear word for YouTube and you'll get demonetized for saying damn. I feel like that's like one of the widest swear words you can have, but who knows? Isn't like their canonical thing that they like harvest Corviknights? They're like the Corviknight's natural predator or something. Which is funny because Corviknight might actually be kind of... I wouldn't say it's strong against them, but it is a steel type into a steel fairy type. But But yeah, no. I should have just come here because these guys spawn in troves. Like, it's kind of easy to spot them. It's kind of annoying all the snow in my face. Wish I could just not have a bunch of snowy windstorms constantly. That would be kind of nice. I feel like the smaller form of Tinkaton's like way harder to see the little like small hammer it keeps in its hand. But these big hammers, I feel like they're pretty easy to see. At least decently so. Because I wouldn't know if I've, passed up a shiny, because I am very oblivious, to say the least. So my shiny odds have been pretty good today. I haven't had to do a reset. I've only had one sandwich, and I've caught several Pokemon, which is pretty nice. I'd like to catch another, but I guess technically 2 sandwiches, but I meant I've only had to do one of each. Previously, I would just, cook a sandwich. If I don't get a shiny, reset. That was the plan, but then I just happened to encounter a tarantula shiny. Like 2 seconds after my cook. That was so bad. Brutal. That's my first technical wild encounter shiny without manipulating the odds, believe it or not. Maybe I'm just super unlucky. Like, everyone else I know has been like, yeah, I just encounter shinies accidentally all the time. I know the odds in this game are just way higher. That's kind of why I'm actually shiny hunting in this game. Because back when we were at like 8,000 odds and then you needed to get the shiny charm and you had to complete a dex with 800 Pokemon, I was like, that's too much. No, thank you. But now it's like, 400 Pokemon. Yeah. For the shiny charm. And then it's only 4,000 odds off base. And then it's like 1,000. It's like 1,000 odds if you manipulate the RNG a bit with a sandwich, I think. There's a bunch of like weird stuff. I don't remember all of the math. But I know that right now I have a 1 in 600 chance to find a shiny. Which is extremely low. Or which is extremely high. Wow. It's extremely high for compared to the other games, which are just astronomically lower. I mean, Masuda's always been like hands down the easiest method. Not like that's a bad thing. Masuda's just annoying. I don't like breeding Pokemon. Even though they made breeding in this game like a way easier, I still don't like doing it. Like it's just too much of a time sink. And it just doesn't feel interactive. At least this time sink makes me feel like I'm doing something. Even if I'm not doing something or you guys aren't necessarily doing something, we feel like we're doing something, right? Just by looking for a shiny Pokemon while after eating a sandwich. And the odds are like extremely stacked in our favor. I gotta say that, like, I found more shinies in this playthrough of an official game than any other playthrough of any other official game. But I'll be honest, I've never really, I'll play until I get to end game in most games, and then I won't like finish the dex because it's just, this was the first game that I actually full dexed. Just because it's like one of those things where it's like, it's kind of too much to ask of me to collect 800 Pokemon. 800 Pokemon split over 2 patches is like way better for me. Like if they want to release a DLC that adds in another 400 Pokemon, I'm totally cool with that. Even if they're all just like reintroducing Pokemon. Because I think the current Pokemon game, the current Pokemon count is up in the thousands. But if we had a solid like 800 Pokemon in this after a large DLC, even if they want to do what they did with Sword and Shield and split it into 2 DLCs, if they want to give us 200 and then 200 again, ooh, you bet full dexing in that would be way more reasonable, because you don't have to worry about like catching those Pokemon early on. And also this game's just way easier to encounter Pokemon because they're just out in the open world. You don't have to run around in grass. Oh my goodness. Running around in grass. It's a good mechanic for old Pokemon games, but when you like think about how nice the new Pokemon games are, ooh, I would not trade it for the world. I'm not gonna start going back and playing old Pokemon games and being like, actually this was just superior. This is one of my favorite Pokemon games of all time. I just genuinely think it hits everything that you want in a Pokemon game. Half decent story. This one has the most amount of character writing. Since like, I mean, for granted, a lot of them do have character writing. It's not like they don't. Okay, 3 minutes and then I'll go grab some more water. Should be a relatively quick excursion. And then, you know what? Let's take a break from shiny hunting. We've been doing it a lot. And it's becoming quite grating on my brain. Maybe play some Unite or something. I don't know. I've been enjoying playing Unite. Specifically, I've been enjoying playing Alolan Ninetales. That, or we can switch over to my PC and I can start playing some of the other games. When I don't have anything to do, I'm just playing BTD6. That's what I've been doing in my free time. That game's so brainless. Even the harder stages, I don't like. I know that like the super hard stuff is like kind of hard. But Chimps itself on an easy stage is like super easy. It's just a numbers game. You have to know how to spend your money. Spend your money on the correct tools for the job. Gotta have a good tower. And that's fair. It's just, thing I always struggled with was not buying the correct towers because I have a bias towards certain towers. Like my favorite tower in that game is the Druid Monkey. I love the Druid Monkey. But other than that, I got back into Valheim. Valheim's a fun game. I'm not a big fan of the corpse running in Valheim. There's a lot of corpse running. So, me and my friends have decided to play modded Valheim, where we just removed corpse running entirely. I know that a lot of people would say that makes the game, like, easier, and that's the whole point. I hate corpse running. I don't believe that corpse running is a hard thing to do. It's not a hard mechanic. Like, running to grab all your stuff and then just doing that all over again if you die again is like not hard. It's just frustrating. And people have to realize that there's a difference between those two concepts. But yeah, no, I hate the corpse running in it. So we modded it, removed corpse running, added a bunch of small little things. It's also really nice because they updated the game for the Mistlands, and so I'm really excited to get into it with them and just start sinking my teeth back in that game. I've played like over 100 hours in it. It's a very addicting game. Just the other parts are kind of, it's rough around the edges, but it's not a finished game, so I don't exactly expect it to. I don't expect the corpse running to be removed, but they might add, like, it'd be nice if they added a difficulty option where I could just turn it off. Or like a cheat thing that I can turn it off with, like how Minecraft does it. Cause I don't like corpse running in any game. I think it's just very annoying. I'm cool with if you want me to like lose some junk items every time, or make it so I drop all of my iron every time I die and force me to, you know, get different iron or different stuff. I'm cool with that, but you know, I don't like it when I die and I lose everything and then I'm like, oh, I gotta run 20 years back over there. I mean, because like most of the time I played Valheim, I was just sailing. And sailing in that game's so boring. The serpents aren't even scary after a point. So it's like, it's just a means of going from place to place, but it's not very appealing to me. Either way, I'm gonna go quickly grab some water and then probably play some Unite, because might as well. If I'm really feeling up to it, I might even play some Splatoon later, since I haven't played any Splatoon at all since I bought it. I bought it and I'm like, I need to make the time for it, but I haven't. Either way, I'm gonna go grab some water. BRB. I don't really have a thing that I can do to show you guys I'm BRB, so I'm just informing you. Woo. Woo. And I'm back. Yeah, no, I also had to swing by the restroom. Best time to do it, you know? I know I didn't end up doing the tournament in Scarlet and Violet, but I wanted to have 6 Pokemon built, and I don't happen to have 6 Pokemon built for that, so... I don't want to build a character since that takes so long. Getting like someone up to level 100 is just, it takes so bloody long. Like, let's just do something else, you know? That was the vibe I was getting. It looks like they've given seasonal resets for the season stuff. Ooh, I finally get my license for logging in. Yeah, I've been pretty bad about doing that. I've been like logging in very sparingly. You know, it looks like they reset the experience required for emblems. I meant to switch over to the other one, but whatever. Go get my good boy points, or good girl points in this case. Thank you for my good girl points. I'm surprised I still have this rental outfit. Surprised they haven't taken it from me. Maybe it lasts a lot longer than I remember. It was a very long rental outfit. Okay, now we go into the item box and I actually get to choose a license, which is very cool. So I can go for 1,000 Aether coins, which why the heck would you ever do that? I can get Clefable. There's a lot of good options here. If I had to pick one, which I kind of do, I've never played Sableye. I'm never gonna. Clefable sounds like my type of Pokemon. Yeah, I'll just go for Clefable. It's nice that they give you a free license. That's just really nice of them. I know it's because we kind of complain a lot. That, I'll be completely honest, I think it's strictly because we complain at them a lot that they don't do stuff like that. That they did stuff like that, but I don't care. I have a free Pokemon now. Anyway, let's get into some games. Do I want to play ranked? My rank's fallen. I just keep falling in rank. I just can't be asked to play ranked. What's the rank rewards? Anything like good? This outfit's kind of eh. The border looks nice, the border and background, but I'd have to get up to masters for that, and I'm not doing that. Let me tell you that for sure. I'll just play some casual. I'll play casual until I feel like I'm just destroying people for no reason. That's typically how things go. Just rest my voice for a bit. Rough that I didn't get Tinkaton, but can't be helped sometimes. Can't be helped. Good stream time so far. I've been having a fun time. This may be the first, but it definitely probably won't be the last. Just stream more and more and eventually I might get an audience, who knows. Last time I heard Justin bought Dragapult. I don't like Dragapult. It kind of reminds me of the Monkey Ace from BTD6 with how it spins in a circle. For that one attack, I think it's called Dragon Dance. For its Dragon Dance attack, it spins in a circle, which just reminds me of the circular, like, spinning of the Monkey Ace. Ooh, this outfit gives me frames. Oh, it actually expires today, funny enough. Well, technically tomorrow, but I'm not going to be playing tomorrow, most likely. Let's go some top lane, you know? Let's have some fun. This beat is sick. I'm not going to finish the rest of those lyrics. But you know, Alola Ninetales is fun. I've switched over to the free set. I like all fairy moves is kind of cool, but like I'm more of an Avalanche Blizzard kind of person. It's just the vibe I get, you know? I mainly because I really just like Blizzard. And Avalanche just works really well with Blizzard, so if you like one of those two moves, it's like might as well use the other one. Just works better that way. Okay. I kind of screwed up my companion there. Also, double freeze team. As in double CC. Poor enemy team. I don't know, maybe they're just as bad. I wasn't paying attention during the loading. I typically leave that to Justin to pay attention. Good kill. Nice way to start off, but I don't think I should start being like hyper aggressive. Okay, we have... Never mind. Maybe it is. Yeah, I expected that. I was playing kind of dumb. I knew that the Absol could one-hit me there, but I also was kind of greedy, and I wanted to try to snag a couple kills. It didn't work out for me. But it happens. Ah. Almost got him. We totally have this. Sure. We got this. Good job. I now got the good Blizzard Avalanche. That's what the other move's called. I forgot about Avalanche, like, completely. I knew, like, it was the wall ability. I just didn't remember its name. I was like, the thing that works best with Blizzard. Because it makes a wall. That's what it's good for. Ooh, ooh. Good kills, good kills. I can break this. Dope. Good luck coming up here and actually doing anything productive. Other than murdering me, that actually was pretty productive of you. I mean, I was completely low and playing greedy as hell, but I guess that is kind of my fault. Gotta admit, my actions do have consequences. God, I hate it when my actions have consequences. I don't know why it auto-targeted over there, but I'm not gonna judge. It's just built different. Wow, I wasn't expecting to be CC'd to death, but it happens. Are you seriously trying to solo it? I don't know why you didn't come down and help me. Yeah. I mean, at least if it walks back, you prevent it from them from capturing. That might be kind of cool. I don't know how they just let me steal it like that, but okay. I'm cool with it. I'm not jealous of, like, I'm cool. They want to just give it to me. Go right ahead. I'm not saying no. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're gonna break that. No way to stop it. Sucker Punch is an annoying move. I think that Sucker Punch, the one that makes you stunned after he hits you. Or he, she. They, them. Cool hat. I don't know what my team's up to, but it's something. See that Absol is still trying to go for me. I might have to step away for a sec. Something seems to be amiss that I have to go deal with. Really? Really? No. No. Not like this. Not like this. Yep. Okay. Whoever's trying to get that, I think it's a Greninja. They did it in a dumb way. Don't think it was this Blastoise. Really don't think it was that Blastoise. Oh, it was you! I mean, this is why advanced targeting is the best. Hands down the best thing ever. I just absolutely destroyed that Blastoise. Wow. Never mind, I just destroyed their entire team. How convenient. You guys actually damaging it helped me out. That's horrible for you, I guess. Fun fact, this goes over walls temporarily. Only one hit though. The like first hit of Blizzard. So Blizzard's a 2-hit move. One goes over walls and one collides with it, and that's what makes the like snowstorm. I wouldn't say the one that goes over walls does that much damage, but I mean, it's a good thing to keep in mind when trying to just deal as much damage as possible. You can go over walls and damage them with Blizzard. somewhat. I wouldn't say it's like a reliable strategy or anything. That one's fairly quick too. It's almost hit scan like. Gotta take all the score I can get. Destroyed. This is gonna be just a crushing win for us. Like, it's pretty obvious at this point. I will have to step away after this game. But... I wonder if that 10 points counts. I don't know how overtime scoring works. Like, scoring at the last possible second. I assume it doesn't count, but I would not know. Would not know. That's for sure. Alright, that went pretty well. Dope, dope. Gonna BRB again, unfortunately. Try to be back. Okay. I'm back. Hopefully for good this time. Goodness me. Tell people you're busy and then they just decide that they need you that very second. You know how it is. But it's a win. I got some juice, so you know. Oh, I have to join a team. Blue or red? I'm gonna say blue team. I'm gonna win. I honestly don't care. Arguably I like the losing one a tiny bit more than the winning one. But we'll see. I honestly don't care too much. It's a very TF2 event-esque thing. Wonder why the season decided to reset like today. But good on it. I have a new sticker. Woo! I've never used any stickers like ever. Other than the 2 stickers I currently use. I could probably give my Meowscarada, my what's the Sprigatito? I could give my Sprigatito the mask. That's what the point of it. God, that song. I hate all the people who meme on that song because it's got it stuck in my head permanently. But yeah, I'm a fiend for cranberry juice. I laugh when I'm like wearing white clothing because I'm like, people must think I'm some form of psychopath. I'm drinking like cranberry juice which stains everything, and I'm over here like wearing white clothing. Right now I'm not, but who really cares? No one's really queuing right now. Did I destroy them all? Was my bloodlust too much for them? Okay. I mean, I am just playing casual. People play to win too much in this game. I mean, I'm also at fault, but it's just a sweaty game. I wish I knew about the energy amplifier earlier. This item's just like one of my favorite items. And it's not like specifically for attacker versus a special attacker. It's specifically for people who just want to use their ult a lot, which happens to be a lot of the characters I like playing, but not all of them. Like Zoroark doesn't really need their ult. I have a lot more respect for Zoroark ult, but even then, I still know that it's not a very like good ult. Interesting. Unique. Are we gonna have someone who understands to go for the top bundle? I think 8's enough that I can bully them. Hey, I got a kill. I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta try. Try to greed. Even if it doesn't work out. You try to greed, sometimes it will work. If you don't try, you'll never get anything. SMH. That was easy. Okay. Like I said, I really like playing Alola Ninetales. I could probably play them in ranked pretty well too. I don't know what my rank actually is because I've never grinded rank. I'm not a ranked grinder. The only time I try to grind rank is to try to fight people my same skill level. Which, I mean, casual has skill-based matchmaking most of the time. I don't know if this game specifically does, but most of the time it does have a skill-based matchmaking. So it's like, I don't know. I typically don't run into issues of not running into people who are like very much weaker or stronger than me. It happens from time to time, but I would argue that most of my games are fairly even. Maybe not for Unite specifically. And I only really grind rank in the most rank grind game that I'm playing currently, it would be Guilty Gear. I do nothing but grind rank in Guilty Gear. Not like I find that a bad thing. It's because I'm so bad that I honestly think that it's probably better for me to grind rank where everyone's sweaty and tryhardy, because then I'll at least reach people who aren't just flat out better than me. Right? That's what I think. But I don't know. Be careful. I will steamroll your entire... Ah! Yeah, I just happened to be too low health. Also, they went dig Dragon Claw. Are they not a knower? I don't think they know about the double dragon stuff. Or they do and they just don't like it. I mean, that's also a possibility. I don't try to assume too much. Oh my goodness. I guess that is kind of fair. I did get united and hit with one of the strongest attacks. There's just not much strafing you can do against the Solar Beam uniting Venusaur. You get hit by any of those projectiles, you have to take them all. Is that person a bot? I know that person isn't. I can't solo those without help. Why can't I solo? I'm Regilecki. Like, most damages can solo. Like Regilecki and all that. Yeah, I think I'm in a lower skill lobby because of how long it took me to queue. This one seems a bit more mismatchy. I deserve to be smacked for that one. That one was really bad. That was, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, dude, that was horrible. How do I genuinely do that crap? Like, I'm playing so well, and then I do something like that, and it's like, what the heck do you think you're doing? Yeah, that person's just new. Not like that's a... Oh my goodness. Solar Beam Venusaur, you're gonna be the bane of my existence. Till the moment I pass from this world. Oh my goodness. I walked into that one. I keep dying to them, but it feels totally deserved because I'm being outplayed by them. Wonder how much longer I will pull through. Might just, you know, play a couple more rounds of Unite and just call it a day. I've had my fun. I killed him in return. I knew I would. Venusaur, you're the worst. You're just bullying me. I'll just, you know what? I'll pull to 2 hours and a half, because that sounds like a good length. 2 hours and a half, and then I'll call it there. So probably like 2-3 more Unite games. Kind of annoying that I don't have ult for securing, but going top. Gonna teleport through the wall with eject button. I don't know why, it just going around wall takes so much longer. I like the straight path when you're going for stuff like that. People are kind of right when they said that Rayquaza is just a stronger Zapdos, which is something that I didn't think I'd ever say, but you know, it is just a stronger Zapdos. I mean, it has a tiny bit of more outplaying, which makes it a little bit more competitively viable as like an alternative. I like it a bit more, but it is just a super powered version. We can admit that. It's okay. We all know it. Go for this 14 and then I'll begin. What? Why is this dude constantly running back and then forward? Is he just like low latency? Like not low latency, but like, is he just struggling with high latency? This is like Wi-Fi McDonald's. I did about the same as last game. It's kind of funny. It's a bit of a consistency. I don't know, maybe try to get some ranked games in. Climb the ladder a bit. Yeah, I'll do some ranked games. I like how they split up the ranks. Right, like you can now play ranked with either 1 to 3 stacks or 5 stacks. Screw 4 stacks, specifically screw 4 stacks. I mean, if you want to play a 4 stack, screw you, I guess. I mean, you are just playing with one random, so. I want to go top lane, but I might go bot. Depends on our bottom coverage. I like to have one ranger, like one ranged attacker and one... Okay, I'll go top. Elder Gloss is fine. Yeah, no, this team's fairly squishy. That's my only concern. They have like a bulky character who does a lot of damage, like I can't think of any. But like a large CC character like Mamoswine or wow. They have Mamoswine. Mamoswine and Absol and Slowbro were who I was thinking of, and it looks like Mamoswine and Absol are there. Gather here. You must fancy yourself a comedian. Go ahead, kill it, kill it. I mean, it's good to have a bit of a sense of humor when playing games like this. Don't want to become League of Legends. First score. Don't think that exactly does anything, but demoralize your enemy. Gives us an early lead. Wish my Bulbasaur didn't die so quickly. If we're playing ranked, it's still fairly easy. I know I'm like probably a high veteran, low ultra player playing like in baby ranks, but I just haven't played in a very long time. Rank's not fun if you have friends. Rank's like very much a solo thing for me. I don't like sweating with friends. That just sounds gross. We're 10 away from breaking top goal. That's cool. Make that less than 10 if they score that 7. I'm sure. You know, let's just break it. Stop them from being able to push up for Rotom. This game's gonna be a brutal sweep. I bet the top laners on the enemy team are already like, I want to surrender. This Alolan Ninetales is way too annoying. That Wigglytuff's passive is very annoying. I just find it very annoying. It's not like a bad passive or anything. It's good for like game design. How am I alive? I burned all my resources though, so. Yeah, but it just forces you to walk towards her. That's kind of annoying. Like, it's not horrible, it's just annoying. I wish it wasn't the case sometimes. Mainly just when I'm playing against her. I've never noticed it when I was a Wigglytuff player. I was like, wait, what does her passive do? And then I found out what her passive does, and I'm like, oh. That's weird. Yeah, I had to use my Unite to confirm it, but I was gonna do it anyway. The pain of playing a squishy character in Unite. I mean, I'm just a squishy sustained DPS character. I'm not all about the burst DPS, like the meta characters. I mean, I can't say I don't have any burst. That would be disingenuous. I just don't think it's the same. Okay, 3 points on second top. I think that's a good place to be like, hey. Why did she walk up to me to use her Psyshock? Like, she used a point-blank Psyshock for no reason. Okay, here's the decision. I'll play 2 more rank games. Just to see if I can, like, rank up. I think I have to play 4, but it's fine. 2 it is. Because I've applied an obligatory number onto it. No point in uniting there. I would just die 2 seconds later. For a first stream, I feel like I've gone pretty long. Not the original, I'm starting to feel the wear and tear. I remember before yeah, no, I'm dead. She united me. I remember before, I recorded a 6-hour long video, and that just took it out of me. So, I don't think I'm gonna go past... I'll just probably call it at like 2 hours and 50 minutes and just... I would have shiny hunted and played a bit of Unite, you know? Ow. This Gardevoir is really screwing me up. What'd she do there? How'd she get a shield? Did you see that? I don't know everything about Gardevoir, I'll be honest. I've played her a couple times, and even now I still can't tell you really what she does. Other than unite you. Point blank unite. Ugh. The amount of times I've been point blank united or point blank united someone else as her is brutal. Don't know why you would have walked into it. If she was smart, she would have held back. Don't know why I united there. I could have also just saved it, but I felt like killing her. The satisfaction factor. I'll just sit top lane. Should hide in like a bush top lane and just wait for Rayquaza. Okay. Okay. I made jokes to my friends that I would go on for like a really, really, really long time. But I think that's very, not gonna happen. Not like I don't like streaming, I just don't think I could handle going much longer than this. Today. Maybe I'll stream again tomorrow. That could be fun. Ow. That or I'll put out a video or something. Don't want to wear out my voice too much. Because then how would I record my videos for you guys? Yeah, I'll go a tiny bit longer. For a first stream, it was rather eventful. Pretty good, pretty good. I enjoyed myself. Hope any of you guys who might be watching this in the future also enjoyed yourselves. I know my non-edited content's a bit more sporadic. I just screwed up that Gardevoir so hard.
3, 2, 1.
How many games of ranked have I played? All the Unite games are just sort of blending together. They're just mishmashy. I think that this is the first one. I said I'd play 2 more. I'm gonna shrink it down to 1. I'll play 1 more Unite game and then I'll call it good for today. Nope. Yeah, I would like one Unite game, please. I got some pretty dope shinies. I'm gonna make sure to grind them up and make them super strong for the raids. I did the 7-star Cinderace raid. I missed out on the Charizard one because it happened before Christmas, so I didn't have the time to grind up for it. But I just barely caught the Cinderace raid, and I'm planning to partake in the Greninja raid. Depending on how cool it is, I might even just, you know, do a stream of it or something. I don't know. That sounds fun. But that's for future me to decide. We've played 3 games. Okay, ending it off at 4. Perfect. The best number. I just really like the number 4. Wow, more duplicate clothing items. That is the one downside of not rolling emblems. Emblems are almost always useful, while clothing items just give you the clothing tickets, and they're not gonna add a new one of those for a very, very, very long time. And once they do, it will be just one of the outfits I've already bought. Most likely. Surprised we aren't seeing a lot of, surprised we're not seeing a lot of, Dragapult. Honestly. Like, I thought I would see a lot more Dragapult in ranked. Or just in general. But I guess not a lot of people like them. Or maybe they're not nearly as strong as other characters. They seem very annoying, from what I could tell. From the very few times I have played against them, they were very, very annoying. Ba, 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 ba. Da, da, da. Hopefully this last game ends up being good, or it won't be, and I'll be like, damn, Unite really be the same as it always is. Could play more Unite and just call it at the 3-hour mark. Since we're so close. Play one more game and then call it at 3 hours. Tempted. And we'd have 5 games under our belt. Bit better number than 4. Not like I dislike 4. 4 is a great number. I love 4. But 4 is my favorite number. I just like arbitrary number. Annoying that their jungle came all the way out here just to do that. But they can afford it. That or it's not their jungle. I almost fed that so hard. I probably should not face check bushes with my, base. Oh, Decidueye their jungle. Interesting. Don't think it's a bad choice of a jungle. Just, I would have personally picked Zoroark for our jungle. If I was them, but I'm not them. They're running away a lot. They're like playing ultra passively. I don't know how to feel about it. They're also playing together a lot. Once again, don't really know how to feel about that. Oh no, they're set from, okay, I'm bad. Okay, they're kind of annoying now. They're both hyper rushdown characters while I'm a squishy character. Don't know how I feel about that one, Chief. Icy Wind and Blizzard are just the best abilities ever. I would love to go help the Buzzwole, but I don't know what he's doing. He's pushing up way too far. I'll do it for you, How? Brutal. Yeah, no, I'm gonna call it after this game. Come on. Y'all suddenly afraid? Let me face check this book. They can actually probably face check bushes and be perfectly fine, the enemy. I think they have me beat in the level game. Oh my goodness. He hurt. Why do they happen to be two hyper rushdown characters? And I just happen to be playing the squishiest character imaginable? I mean, this is why people don't play Alolan Ninetales, but... I don't blame the character for my misgivings. I blame luck. I just was unlucky. Also, I just don't know those two characters very well. I'm so dead. This enemy team's really well coordinated. I wonder how many of them are in a party. It could be a 2 and 2. That's highly possible. Wow. I'll be honest, I've just never seen Urshifu, that form. No one really plays Urshifu in casual. Wonder if they're just a sweaty tryhard character. I'm so dead. Whew. Somehow we're still alive. Not by much, but barely hanging on. We might be able to make some form of a comeback. It's really dependent on who manages to get the final objective. And how the other one chooses to respond to it. Ow! Such a brutal ass move. I know it's literally just carbon copies stolen from League, but... Well... That Urshifu's insane, dude. He's insane. Brutal. They have the early lead. We'll see how it shapes up, though. Like I said, it's really crucial on who gets Ray and how they choose to respond to who gets Ray. We get it, that's good for us. Oh my goodness. Run away.
The final stretch. You're in trouble.
Can I touch your toes? No? Okay. They got it. Yeah, no, that's game. That is game. I'll even surrender. Ah, whatever. Save me the time, guys. We're not gonna win this. I have faith in them. They're just gonna close out the game. Have respect. Like offering a forfeit in chess. You just know. You know they're gonna win. So what's the point? Unless you guys really think we can pull this one out. In which I would love to be on the sheer amount of copium you guys are. I do get 100 off. Nowhere near enough, but kind of funny. Thanks, T-Tar. Well, that was something.
You lose.
Yeah, that was something. For sure. For sure. Okay. Well then, I think I'm gonna call it. I'm running low on energy. Don't want to overdo it. It's only my first stream. You can expect more in the future, of course. But, give me a sec to collect all of my rewards and then I'll do a proper send out. I'll even put my Switch to sleep. Smile. Okay. I had a good time. I know that it wasn't necessarily the biggest stream in the world, nor do I really expected that. Yeah, no. It was I'm glad that I got to do this. Expect more streams in the future. I don't really have much else to say. I had a good time. Love you guys. And if you guys have any ideas of what you'd like to see on future streams, go ahead, leave a comment down below. I know that it's my first big 1 year, and I plan to do a bunch more, and I have actual plans to do more in general. I just, I would love to do more in the future, but yeah, no. Not much else that I have on my brain. Just I hope you guys have a good time. I hope you guys have a good day. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good time. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. I'm just running low on gas. Okay. Time to call it. Love you guys. If you guys want to see me more, you know what to do. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff for the YouTube gods. I'll see you all later. Love you guys. And goodbye. Yeah, I held it for a very long time. Anyway, bye.